Greetings and welcome to another Diablo 2 Resurrected video. Today I want to show you the Fireball Sorceress, or more specifically the 200 faster cast rate Fireball Sorceress. So 200% faster cast rate is actually the highest and last breakpoint that sorceresses have, which comes in at 7 frames per cast. So it's super fast and the fastest that you can teleport and also shoot like fireballs. It is a bit lower for Lightning, the specific skill that we have in Lightning Tree. It is 194 faster cast rate, and it peaks at 11 frames per cast. But today we're talking about Fireball and going right into the skills. I've put in all points that can be spent into the synergies. So 20 into Fireball, 20 into Fireball, 20 into Meteor, and 20 into Fire Mastery. So we are landing at around 18k fire damage per fireball, which is insanely high. Could be higher, I guess, if you tweak some of the gear. Because we're going for 200 FCR, we are sacrificing some other stats, of course. The rest of my points go into Warmth, along with 1 point into Telekinesis, Teleport, Static Field, and Frozen Armor, of course. Going into the gear, I have a Shooter's Temper with Fire Facet that gives me in total 25% to fire skill damage and minus 5% to enemy fire resistance, along with the 40% fast cast rate and 3 to sorceress skill levels. For the helmet, we have Griffin's Eye, which might seem weird at first, but it's like the only helmet that gives faster cast rate, along with some magic ones, but I don't have a magic one at hand. Perfect one would be a magic like Circlet or something with 20% faster cast rate and plus 3 to fire skills, something like that, and then 2 sockets. But then you have to compromise on your body armor, which here we have Almost Ropes for, which has 20% faster cast rate, and you could swap this out with Viper Magi for 30%, giving you a bit of leeway in terms of the helmet or the amulet. So the Almost has 3 to Fireball as well, and also a facet in it. The amulet is, of course, bonkers in that case, that it has 2 sorcerer skills and 20% faster cast rates, along with some other nice stats. The perfect spirit shield, hot spirit boots to counteract our poor fire resistance coming in from the Flame Rift Grand Charm, 10% FCR ring, Rex Match 10% FCR ring, and Mage Fist coming in with 20 FCR. So in total, we get 200% faster cast rate. And of course, these items are also hero edited to get them, but I don't think they're that ridiculous. I mean, of course, a perfect Shooter's Temper, you don't need to be perfect. You can also run a Hodo, for example. Griffin's Eye might be a bit expensive. You don't need a perfect one. You could just go with the worst one because the lightning damage and resistance doesn't matter for that. And then an amulet with 20% faster cast rate might be hard to find. If you don't have it and it only has like 10 to 20 or 10, then you can go with a Viper Magi, of course. And yeah, other than that, we have Fire Skill, Grand Charms, a Torch, an Annie, and then some single resist charms, along with the Flame Rift. You can see the stats right here. Enough strength to equip the Spirit Shield. And then I've put in some points in energy because we're casting so much and we don't have insight, so no meditation aura. I figured it could be helpful, but maybe we don't need that. And then the rest in Vitality, of course. You can see here 200% faster cast rate and 55 to lightning skill damage, so maybe this opens up to some hybrid also. I need to test it out. And 346 to fire skill damage, which seems huge because of Fire Mastery, of course. Along with us is our trusty mercenary Ezreal, which has an infinity, and then like the standard end gear, Fortitude, and his Visage, which you might expect. So infinity, of course, boosts up our damage even more, lowering the enemy's fire resistance by a lot. And yeah, that is it for the character and gear, and let's dive into some gameplay. Let's go into the cow level here, get our BO up, and you already can see like it's insane speeds. And I almost get killed because it's hard to even control teleports at that stage. And now I spread the cows a little bit, which is unfortunate, but we get like a nice stack, and you can see it goes very fast. can also sprinkle in some meteors since we already have maxed out that skill. We don't have maxed out the burn damage, I think. I think you need fireball or something for that. You can already see our mana is draining quite a bit from casting so fast. And again, the previous breakpoint is at 105 faster cast rate. So we invest 95% faster cast rate for this speed. So if we unequip Griffins, we would be at the previous breakpoint. And you can see it's a little bit slower in casting. It doesn't feel as fluid, doesn't feel as speedy and fun, but it's still, of course, very effective. And then you could like run a flickering flame for your helmet. It would also be great, but let's stick to 200 FCR because that is the theme of this video. So to show you some other areas as well, let's go into the Chaos Sanctuary. And it's a bit scary in there because the Vampire Lords, what are they called? I always forget. Wait. The big green demons. OMG! I'm blanking on the name. I'm so sorry. Venom Lords, exactly. They have a high natural fire resistance, so they are a bit sturdier against this build. And they do a lot of fire damage as well. And since our fire resistance is so low, they can be pretty scary. So you have to take, you have to care about that. And it's so easy with these fast teleports to land in a huge group of monsters or Venom Lords or whatever have you. Do this quick. And I'm not really used to playing Sorceress after playing so much Druid, which has like Cyclone armor and a lot more life than the Sorceress. So not as used to being so squishy right now, so it might be that we actually die here at some point. But I'm trying to give it my best. It's just a fun build, I think, because there's almost no other way to be so fast. Only the Barbarian can also have this 7-frame breakpoint where you can teleport around with and maybe use like Warcry, but nothing like these fireballs, of course. And for Diablo, it could place some meteors. For respawns, but even faster if you just go all in with the fireball. So yeah, this was the 200 FCR Fireball Sorceress. I hope you enjoyed this one. Again, there's some tweaking that you can do with some of these items, but to reach 200 FCR you have to make some compromises in survivability and also in damage in terms of your helmet and stuff. I would love for them to somehow like give us a rune word or something in the helmet that have some FCR to not be restricted to the Griffin's Eye, because it's also such a rare item. So, but yeah, there you have it. Small video for this 200 FCR. Kind of wanted to make this and see how 200 FCR with Fireball feels, and it feels awesome. It feels amazing. It's kind of cool to be like that fast, and but you're also squishy. So take care. Thank you for watching. Good luck, have fun, and goodbye.